pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilmember Garberding? So are there any changes or additions to tonight's agenda?
Yes, I'd like to remove the executive session. No information yet. We will have one next Monday, though.
Okay.
I thought you'd like that.
Any other changes to tonight's agenda or additions? Seeing none, all those in favor of the agenda as amended signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Next item on the agenda is audience comment. I have John Thompson.
John Thompson, 416 Southeast. It's been brought to my attention that when the council authorizing the hiring of an employee of the city, the mayor cannot delay that hiring for any reason. Those federal charges were brought against the last administration and then all the way to the state Supreme Court. I want to make her aware that labor negotiations or anything cannot be used to delay the hiring of an employee.
Thank you, Don, and I believe that is a topic on our Public Safety Committee meeting on Thursday. You're welcome to attend that meeting. So, next up we have Barbara Lord.
Barbara Lord, P.O. Box 363, Auburn, Washington, 98071. I had a chance to look over the former incarceration jail bills from 2005 current. I don't know how much of that is actually collectible, so to speak. I did talk to AWC, and they talked to their attorneys down in Olympia, or wherever they're at, and they said actually there is no time limit, so you can still go back. And I do see that there is a on the agenda night for SCORE for jail. So I was wondering what the city is doing with people that are incarcerated as of the beginning of the year. Are they just letting the courts handling that, or is somebody starting to go after people that have been incarcerated for a day, 2 days? Because the money is adding up, the police department needs money. You know, I know there's staff time that's involved. I'd be more than happy to stamp, mail, do whatever. And that's about it. And John Hawkins, I set up a meeting with you, and I was outside your office, and
Could you address the council, please?
and he canceled it like 3 minutes before, and I thought it was kind of rude. So that's beside the point. But I'm still gonna try to go after it, see what I can do to get money in the door, try to get some sort of a plan or something going. Because there's money out there to be realized. I know the courts handle some of that, but, you know, if it's just lying to the wayside, then we need to do something to try and get that money in the door. And I'd also like to be able to see a line item on the budget for jail recoupment. So if money has been obtained from, like, somebody that was thrown in jail for drunk driving, whatever they were doing, that there's some sort of a line item that shows that. Because right now, all it shows is just what's going out. It doesn't show anything in the door, even if it comes into the court. Thanks.
Thank you. And I believe the finance committee, our finance director works on those such reports. And if you want to share that with the finance committee. Richard?
Yeah, I heard you. Sure.
So getting a response.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that has not signed a document for public comment?
Gary, HB 102 Butte Avenue. This is to bring to the attention of the council that all commissioners are not in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act. All commissioners are to, within 3 months of being appointed, are to take the course. At the park board, myself, I am the only person who has taken that at this time. Okay, and some people may say that the park board is not a governing body. It's right here in this book what a governing body is. This is the book that the class that was taught. It's called Jurassic Parliament. Okay, in the glossary is the definition, and there's a synonym there too. This is a park board. This is my certification. So, you know, if all the commissioners don't get on board, then what we have is a corrupt administration.
Thank you for bringing that to our attention, Gary. Anybody else who would like to speak on anything that is not on tonight's agenda? Any further comments from anybody? Okay, seeing none, moving on to tonight's agenda, we'll start with the mayor's report. I'm sure that Darcy is going to speak on this. I just want to remind everybody that this Saturday is the Citizen Appreciation Dinner. I want to thank the committee members for meeting and making that selection process, and I too will be surprised on who it is. I've asked to be kept out of the loop. I want to know at the dinner. So I don't want to be a part of the selection process or anything, so I do not know who has been chosen. So it's going to be a fun, exciting time Saturday night. And I hope everybody has an opportunity to attend and support our youth and senior services. I will be attending both the Human Services Committee meeting this week as well as the Public Safety meeting. On Friday, the West Side mayors are going to be meeting with Congressman Reichert at Milton City Hall. So if anybody has any questions that they would like to ask of our congressman, please send them my way, and I'd be happy to ask those questions and try to get answers for you. The meeting is scheduled from noon till 2:30, so we'll have plenty of time to ask questions and have some time to converse. Lastly, I would like to remind everybody that next Monday is the 5th Monday. I would like to invite everybody to join me here in council chambers so that we can discuss any issues or concerns that you may have with the city. The meeting will be here at 6:30, nice and casual, round circle, kind of just talk about what's going on, what's on your mind. So with that, that ends my report. Next up, City Administrator.
Good evening. I have a short report tonight. The next uniform union negotiations, like I said, have not been scheduled. I'm waiting for word back from the union. I did get an email from them saying not to say we've agreed anything, but we have some questions about the proposition, the counter proposition the council made. So we'll find out this week, and we'll set up an executive session next week. This Thursday I'll be holding the annual Finance and Administrative Staff Retreat from 9 to 1. We'll be discussing 2015 goals, objectives, projects, training, and challenges. If there's anything any council members or the mayor thinks should be, that they would like to see addressed, please send me an email or call me. And finally, the finance staff continues analyzing year-to-date financial information. Put together, obviously we're waiting for this week to end and next Tuesday, so we can put together the first quarter report and try to get it to council or before council right around the finance committee reviewing it, so we can have it done in April. That's my goal. Last year I think we did May. I'd really like to see if we can do it closer to when the month ends and the quarter ends. Because these reports are really accurate now, so we can manage off of them, and I'm kind of excited to see what the numbers look like early on, because I know this year's a tight budget, so I want to make sure we are on top of it from the get-go. That's all I have.
Question?
you.
Oh, Councilmember Gerber?
It doesn't pertain to this. My question is, are you still using the automated signatures?
No, we've stopped doing that.
You guys signing checks?
We're going to start. Those were already done last week, but we are now, I talked with Leanne, the mayor, and we're going back to doing that and signing by hand.
Signing everything by hand?
Yes.
No more automated signatures?
No more automated
I have your word.
That's my boss.
Okay, I just wanted to clear that up because you had said you stopped using them, and I specifically asked Clint, asked Chet for a check, and these are automated.
They are, and that's because they were already done by the time I was told to please stop, and so we have.
Okay.
Told staff.
As long as we can get that cleared up, we're good, and here's your money. Buy me a prize.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
That it?
Give it your way.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right, next up, governance, sorry, I'm just cruising right along here. Court, we won't have any until after the end of the month. Community services.
Good evening. Tomorrow night is the Human Services Committee meeting, 6:30 at the Senior Center, as lguier had mentioned. Attached to the participation numbers for the youth in the Senior Center for February. The second annual Citizens Appreciation Dinner, which Leanne had stated, is on Saturday. The doors open at 4:30. The dinner is from 5 to 7. Tickets are still for pre-sale if anybody would like to buy any from Joanne, Fletcher, or I would like to thank everybody for spreading the word about the dinner. This is a great opportunity for us to recognize the outstanding citizens we have in our community. I would also like to thank, a special thank you for Jeannie Fancher, Stacey Oliver, and Tracy Larson, the committee that elected the Citizen of the Year. They had several outstanding citizens to choose from this year, and I believe that we will have a good time at the dinner. The American Heart Association is having a national walk on April 1st for 30 minutes. If you would like to participate, just contact my office and we can sign you up.
I forgot to pay her for her tickets for the dinner, I'm sorry.
Can I give them to Carrie on the way up?
You can just know that we're coming, we don't need a ticket, we're good.
Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. Anybody else want to give me money? Okay.
No takers? Full court.
Are there any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that pork report?
Good evening, Mayor, Council. I apologize for my voice. I have that little springtime blessing that's going around. So many of us have had it. It's my turn in the queue. Very briefly tonight, just a couple items to keep you apprised of. Last week, myself and the city engineer met with the Stewart Road Advisory Committee group, who are dogging that project, the next phase of the project between Valentine and then the White River Bridge there. So this is an ongoing effort, a lot of details. Briefly, for the upcoming Public Works Committee in April, we're hopeful to have a draft ILA for consideration. At this point, the next step is for us to kick it to the two city attorneys and go over it, and hopefully it will be ready to go for the Public Works Committee to take a look at and give some feedback on. Additionally, related to Stewart Road project, the next phase is there was a recent call for projects from the Puget Sound Regional Council. There was anticipation of some money that will not be spent. So that means projects that are on the contingency list have a potential for funding. So myself and the city engineer are looking to see how ready we are to go after some of that money. We think we will be ready, but we will certainly keep you apprised. And certainly if there's any feedback you have, like, don't go after the money, please let us know, and then we won't. But we'll have a further, more detailed report come to the Public Works Committee in April. I think lastly, just my there's myself, why I'm a little late, rushing in, a little hairy. I'm attending the Washington Operators Conference up in Linwood, and this is for individuals who are certified as part of your water distribution manager license, and some very good sessions, and I look forward to sharing some of that knowledge with the staff and keeping us on track as far as all the water changes in the regulations. That's the Public Works report tonight, unless there's any other questions. Thank you.